Theme song.
Welcome back to Industries of Titan. My northern fleet is just mopping up some rebel camp over here. Let's return back to my city and return back to a series that I have left standing for a little while. It tends to happen on this channel because I get distracted with all the fantastic new games that are coming out. But this, my friends, is Industries of Titan. In celebration of the fact that it is coming out of early access, I figure we better dive back into it and let's give a colony tour, but then also let's finish this game off. So for this episode, what I want to do is, first of all, watch all these wonderful, different-looking people flocking to their new jobs, of course. But what I think would be fun to do is obviously deal with the rebel camps, the final remaining rebel camp in this base, and kind of expand a bit, like build a little bit of a citadel kind of structure, a city out here for a whole bunch more people to live, maybe kind of develop this area down here, and just kind of get a final look at what this colony could become. Maybe we can fill this out too or something. This game is fantastic. There's a lot of really fun mechanics, including the ability to burrow half your city, unless some of the buildings are connected. And what I mean by that is, take a look at this single building here, single building here. Well, if they're the same kind, a residential in this case, they can connect and make these super blocks. These ones can't burrow, but it gives you a lot of aesthetic choices, like ways to change how you want your kind of futuristic city to look, and oh boy, does it ever look good at night. Right now we have a bit of like a storm going on or something like that. Some kind of sandstorm or windstorm, I guess, is kicking up, but wait till you see this city at night. She lights up. Another thing it lets you do is you can build these that's what I called it, but you can build these factories here. Then you can go inside the building and dial in your setups. So here we have a fuel and electricity setup. Then I have my, what are these called again? Isotope factory, so they process them into higher level isotopes. And then on the top one we have mineral processing. So it's a kind of a game that encourages you to get really into the weeds with these little designs. I mean, you can do everything from customize the inside of your building so you can really dial in exactly how you want to design. In this case, this is my long hab. So this is a bunch of habitat pods, as well as some monetization or workstations for those people to work at, generate some profit. You can even customize the interior of your ships, which is a lot of fun to do. So basically the trick is you kind of have to design things in a way that your people can repair them. They can also continue firing the guns on the enemy ship. Looks like we're keeping them suppressed pretty well, so they won't be firing back on us anytime soon. If you can keep things repaired, if you can keep all your systems up and running, your ship will stay in the fight longer and people can man the guns a little bit more effectively. Looks like that's a small hit. We should be fine. So it looks like Jake is going to run over here and start repairing it right away. If you want to see kind of how we got to this place, I encourage you to go back and watch the first video. For those of you who are just buying Industry of Titan, it is, there will be a couple of updates, a couple of pieces that you have that I do not have, so you won't see those in the videos, but you'll get a sense of how we made it to here and how we managed all the various, tragedies or whatever, happenings, events along the way. Welcome to my channel if you've just found the channel. I recommend Industries of Titan. I can wholeheartedly say it's a very fun game if you're thinking about buying it. I say grab it and let's dive in. We got to pull this one out, pull that one back, and then looks like the three of you are going to take on the Penance. And the Berrigan, Berrigan. See, now, these were named after some old subscribers. That's how old this series is. We miss you, Shamrock and Berrigan. Okay, so let's get these two back for repairs. Let's deal with this third ship. I don't know if we need to deal with this third ship, because what we should do is deal with those turrets. There's twin turrets back here, and this is the last of the rebel camps that we have to deal with. Let's go get you guys fixed up, and then let's come back and finish off this. We're in no major rush. But the big thing I want to get unlocked and get working on is the hospital. 1,000 credits. We're going to unlock the hospital, and we're going to unlock a park. I don't know what the park does. Oh, it does livability improvements, I would imagine. So do I have a spot where I can just shove a park? Let's put a park in... wait. I know what we want to do. We want to connect those two together and then raise that. So let's go... Oh, an energy depot. We've also unlocked that, so we have a place to battery and store fuel now as well. So they've really moved away from needing these habs and these custom designed floors, which is a great way to get started. And it does provide, like, I recommend building some of these in your city if you're going to make big sprawls, just so that it looks a little more, like, unique. So there's, like, a little bit of, like, you know, diversité going on in your city. Let's pull the road out here, just for fun. How many resources do I have? Not too many, but a fair amount. Let's claim this and survey it. Claim that. Okay, we're going to have to... Oh, it's already claimed. Good. I think we can put a park in here. I think that would be a great spot for a park. So, I don't know. Actually, no, it wouldn't be, really, would it? Because you kind of want the park in the middle of everything. That is what we'll do. We'll put a park in right here. We're going to figure out what that's about. So the more of these connected buildings you make, the more opportunities the fire has to run uncontrolled through your city. So you do need to be careful about that. So a couple of things I think we need to do. I'm going to get that going. I really want to see what this hospital looks like, though. Heal citizens who are suffering pollution-related health injuries. Costs 16 energy. 1 employee, that's it. I imagine it's a zone thing. It's not going to be... Okay, we can't build it just yet. So it's not going to be something that we can just plop down randomly. We kind of need to plop it down in population centers, I think. We're going to need to move this smokestack of trash. And I'm also thinking we're going to future-proof ourselves, because we're going to want a spot where we can put a lot of trash and burn a lot of trash. Like, maybe we need 2 of these connected, so a total of basically 4 smokestacks built. This area seems nice because there's a lot of crevices over here. We might not build much over here. What's my, like... Anything? Okay, pollution. Pollution sometimes shows the air direction. Yeah, see, look how bad pollution is getting there. So I think we want to actually move these boys over to here. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a road to here. Oh yeah, that kind of works, doesn't it? We can put 2 right here. Then we can get an industrial fan here, and even here, kind of blowing away from the garbage area. So this is kind of like, this is the plan. Here, here, and here. Eventually, once we get the, you know, resources to connect that up. This is going to be our new burning area. Oh, I'll turn that filter off. It's annoying. So we're going to get 2 smokestacks here. And some fans to blow it all away. Where is it here? Oh, air purifier. Oh, cool. Man, there's so many... okay, patch 0.29.0, you have given us some fun toys to play with. Removes harmful pollution as well as zethane from the air to create a more breathable environment. So we should probably not put that near any of our fuel turbines, I imagine. Then it's up to us to probably negotiate with the council hall for all of the minerals that we need. We can't negotiate with them for artifacts, though, I don't think. Yeah, we can't request artifacts from them, so those are going to be very precious. Oh my god, the park looks so cool. That is going to be so awesome to see spread throughout the city. We're going to have to design blocks like this, I think, and then fill it in with all the necessary pieces. Maybe we could make a central core that has like a park, a courtyard, a hospital, and then all the houses and buildings, like office buildings around it. Oh man, that's going to be awesome. Look how cool this is. I wonder if you... Oh, you can connect them. You can make massive parks too. Oh, that's great. Well, let's obviously upgrade it and see what a level 2 park looks like now. And here's a level 2 park. Oh, the trees are taller. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. I love these virtual trees. So is the idea that you walk around it? Or you're probably just looking at it from your houses, I imagine. What does it do to livability? I don't know. Well, let's find out what a level 3 one looks like. And finally, the level 3 park. That thing looks awesome. I just love it when a game like this, like, it understands that, yes, it's ultimately about, you know, managing resources and kind of battling against the rebels, but as soon as it also understands that it's kind of about that aesthetic and letting us play with our cities and create something cool like this, oh, then this game takes a special place in my heart. Okay, my repaired ships are standing by as the rebel attack is coming. It looks like it's coming from the north, from the last remaining rebel camp, but I love the multi-attack ability now, so we should be able to, like, crowd onto one ship and focus fire it down. Maybe we'll run a little bit of diversion there. So let's get the escape. Let's deal with the escape first. There's a bit of a pause as everybody, I guess, loads their guns. Oh, why did they get the first shot off? I hate that they got the first shot off. I don't like that they got the first shot off. Okay, Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. These are. Let's pause for a second because I want them to focus on the Gatling lasers here. Focus all your fire onto these positions. There we are. Unpause. And let's go for it. Oh, very good. Nice to see. So it looks like they won't be firing back for a little bit. I think, honestly, getting on top of all the employee tasks is kind of how we're going to be able to keep up with the intense mineral demands that this plan is going to involve. Okay, there we go. Shamrock, let's pull you back, and Istvan, let's pull you guys back. And let me take a look inside. The Istvan looks like it's not doing well. Let's take a look in here. The whole thing is burning. And take away city employee management. There we go. There's still a decent amount of people working it. I think if we pull the Istvan back, it'll stop tanking this damage. Or maybe we just get it repaired. Let's pull the Shamrock back as well so it's not taking so much power. Why don't you help finish off this one? You can start working on the Solar Clipper. The two of you will get rid of that one. The Shamrock... You know what? I don't even think we need either of these ships at the moment, so let's send them both back in for repairs. It looks like these three ships ought to be able to handle this. As reinforcements head in to finish off the last of the ships, I think the Rechnin, the Istvan, and the Shamrock are going to push forward and continue into the rest of the Rebel base here. Okay, it turns out the Rebel base is fairly well defended, so I'm probably going to pull back a little bit here and maybe regroup or reconsider what my plan is. Yeah, they've got a lot of turrets, and they still have a lot of ships, so as much as I want to continue weakening them, I think I should go with a pretty strong force rather than these kind of weakened boys that I have right now. So let's bring them in to repair. Let's get this guy. Oh, he can launch now. He can repair. And I think if I click here, it says I've got 5 of 6 ships supported, so I think what I want to do is, like, what ship do I like the most, you know? We should build another one of these. The Rechnin, the Shamrock. I kind of like this one. The Rechnin seems to be one of my favorites. I wish there was a way to figure out, like, how many ships have they destroyed. Weapons installed 4. I think they all have about 4 weapons, so it's kind of hard to tell which ones do the job. In the meantime, we might as well keep expanding. We need some artifacts to replenish the staff that we needed to send to keep these ships running. So let's claim some land. Let's claim all this land and build upon it all. Let's survey this, and any ones that have good amounts of artifacts, we're going to salvage, get some artifacts out. Even 1 is fine. Looking over the designs, I think this is my favorite ship. Sorry, okay, stop interrupting. Lady, stop interrupting me, please. Okay, we're surveying a lot of land. But looking over the... Okay. Looking over the designs, this is my favorite ship here. So I'm going to build a copy of this one. This is the Istvan. So we're going to build a new one just so we have all 6 of our ships available. And if we need it, we can build another shipyard as well. But first, let's launch this guy and build a copy of that. And then, like, yeah, we got to get our garbage up. And let's get this whole area kind of going because this is going to look awesome. The construction area for my new garbage zone or district is complete. I wonder if these industrial fans can be connected, but all I know is I want these 2 to connect. So I'm going to click this far one and connect it here, and this one and connect it here. Then we're going to upgrade this. This one, let's assign some employees to that one. And the plan here is to continue claiming this territory and then bring a road in and around here. We might want to bank the road early and over here and then have it connect up with the rest of this place. So I'm gonna have a road kind of come down here, I think, and then connect up with this wraparound road. Then we'll just fill this area in with our hospital district. But once that's... So to do that, we need to finish claiming all these isotopes and then start to deconstruct all these ruins, which... I don't know. This is one of the first Rebel bases. This could be quite a task. I'm not really sure. Let's see if these connect. Okay, so these things don't connect, but since we have the isotopes lying around, let's make sure they're all upgraded. And the same thing with these. I want these to be fully upgraded smokestacks because we're going to need this whole area. Once that's done, we can then properly dismantle this. And that's hopefully going to pull... Yeah, some pretty nasty pollution out of this range here, this area. Then we can start to kind of like de-pollute this whole region. I think that's going to look really nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to our fleet the new ship, the SCF Vampy. It joins such illustrious crew as these other beautiful, fine ships ready to... Oh, wow, okay. Okay, the timing is not lost on me. That was beautiful. All right, well, let's get ready here. We're all fully crewed. We're ready to go. However, when these ships lose crew, you do need to land and replenish their crew. So the more people you lose, the more employees you drain, which is going to cause even more problems with my dreams of expanding... Oh, 2 artifacts. Yes, let's go. With expanding my lands, because I need a lot of staff, a lot of people to run these ships. Why don't you guys get started on the Solar Clipper, and then the rest of you are just going to go hog wild on this Solar Clipper. Shamrock, bring up the rear and figure out what else is going to need. Okay, they're all stopping. Good. So let's all just dogpile on these 2 ships and get to work. Meanwhile, back at home, we're going to want to think about our power generation. We're starting to get a little bit low here. So I want to put an energy plant in somewhere connected, of course. But maybe like right along this edge here. We'll put a double power plant here. And I'll run a road down and around here. And this, I think, is going to help us. We kind of want to construct this monument over here, which is going to cost me how much? Let's pause the game for a second. It's going to cost me 64 energy to run, though. So, yeah, we're going to need a pretty big grid here. But we have a lot of extra fuel, so we might as well start building out some electrical infrastructure. Actually, why don't we put another one right here? Energy plant right here. And then, is there somewhere... We can bring the road down here. Logistics, road. And then maybe it goes across here so it can connect to all this stuff we might want to build. And then that connects this up. Then we might want a energy depot, which is a new building. So let's kind of get this thing all built out. We're going to build this, and we're going to connect it to this one, which will power it up. And then we can put like a park or something here. But that's kind of the new build. And you can see, once we save up the resources, how quickly this area fills in. Meanwhile, how's our battle going? Oh, man, the Istvan is taking it. All right, Berrigan, Shamrock, Vampy, you work on the wisdom of Elepsis. And Istvan, let's pull you back. I don't know how many crew you've already lost, so I'm a little worried about that. Or actually, Istvan, why don't you just pull in over here? Do you still have operational weapons? Let's get going on this Solar Clipper. Let's see how you're doing. Yeah, actually, your crew is all still here, so they just need to repair things and they just need to survive. You know what? They're getting targeted. Okay, the AI is effectively targeting the weakest of the ships, so we should probably not do that. Let's get the Istvan out of here with its crew. Oh, the Rechnin is about to blow up too, so let's pull that one back. My ships regularly underperform the AI ships in straight-up combat, which is kind of a problem, to be honest. The Monument Center is under construction. We've got some power plants up. This whole area is actually fairly dangerous because we have a lot of connected buildings. I'll need to defend this with a lot of ships, but also since I don't want to put a park here since there's nobody living in this area, we might as well get a defense turret up, and we'll get that to a level 3. I think I've currently got them just running 24/7, which is sort of a waste of employees and energy, but as you can see, our grid's doing all right. How much are you going to cost, though? Military defense turret is going to cost me 24 energy. So, yeah, it might be a thing to turn it off for a bit, but it's also nice to know that my energy grid can hold it while I'm being attacked. So I kind of like to keep them on, to be honest with you. Energy plant complete. Okay, let's toss an employee on that and see what we're getting here. We are hopefully still not going to use all our fuel. Let's get this thing booted up. There we are. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Some good energy output. Let's actually upgrade that one to a level 3 because we're going to need that output. Partial employees on the fan. Don't really care about that. Partial employees on here. Oh, we are kind of filling up our trash, aren't we? Let's get this one booted up. And let's get it with 2 employees as well. And then eventually it'll be just fully staffed. This whole area will be fully staffed. Now, we constantly see people die. That's because of I think, you know, we need some health in here. We got 33 living spaces. Let's bring down some more people. I honestly wish when we brought people down, it would give us minerals. We'll just get that. It would give us minerals and isotopes, yes, but I wish it would give us artifacts every so often. I get why it doesn't, because, like, they're not coming down with artifacts. We're supposed to find them here, but... Ooh, they are few and far between. Okay, I think we are generating enough electricity. Our monument center is going to take up a lot of that, but let's get our hospital going here because we need it. So to do this hospital, Oh, we don't have enough minerals. Okay, all right. Let's go request some minerals and make sure we, let's convert these lower tier minerals into higher tier minerals, and then let's build. Great. Man, all this building is definitely waking them up quickly. There's a lot of ships attacking right now. Let's try a new strategy, and let's just go hog wild on this one ship. And then let's go hog wild on the other ships after we've gone hog wild on that ship. So everybody, get going on the pennants. Oh no, they won't break off if we do that. Okay, crap. Okay, Vampy. You got it. Oh, we're getting attacked by quite a few ships. Okay, this could be bad. Yeah, we need these two ships here to kind of distract these ones. Okay, the Vampy is currently getting teamed up on. This is not ideal. Rechnin, why don't you come around here and let's deal with this solar clipper, otherwise we're going to lose this ship. And then I think we need to do, they're just attacking a lot. The attacks are a lot spicier. I think we need a turret over here, and I think we need definitely some more preemptive strikes, I think. Let's get a turret under here. We can't afford it just yet. Once we can afford it, I'm going to put a turret right here to help defend this area. We've managed to plop down one turret near the defensive line, which has become, I think, quite important, mainly because our goal of filling this in and making a cool new district is going to be hampered if we keep losing employees from our ships. We're already down by quite a few, so I definitely want to figure that out. To do that, we also need to claim more land so we can find more, relics and stuff. I think what I need to do... The next thing I need to build is probably a command center around here if I can. Probably right there. Then I can keep this road going down here. We can take a look at what we've got down there. Okay, well, I managed to get this turret up to a level 3. This turret is not quite built yet. However, we'll see if this helps me keep some of my ships intact. The more your ships get damaged, the more employees you lose, the more artifacts I need to replenish those employees. It's a deadly cycle. So if we can get them kiting towards this gun, I feel like we might need some defenses over here. And is this all my ships? No, I think I'm missing a ship somewhere. There, down here. Wait, did I lose a ship? Oh my goodness. No, I've got all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, here you are. The Istvan, come on over here. All right, bring it on. My ships are taking a beating, but we do seem to be doing a little better than last time. Shipyard on fire. Oh my goodness. Hang on. What's going on here? Let's zoom out. Oh no, they got too close. So some fire has spread because we're in a heat wave. So what we need to do is make sure I've got lots of employees. Let's actually make sure we've got some more. They're not going to be immediately helpful, but let's definitely convert them. And maybe convert another one there. Make sure we have lots of employees because this fire is going to spread pretty quickly here. Repair jobs. Repair. Here we go. Yeah, repair all on that.
Pardon transgressions like this, Founder. I am
Okay.
nothing if not merciful.
All right, that's enough. Thank you. Shut up. So, what we've learned is this went much better. We didn't lose as many people, but we still took some pretty bad hits. So let's get this other turret up, maybe even one more turret to kind of create more of a defensive wall, perhaps, in the future, after I, of course, put out this slowly but surely spreading fire. I got a little behind on some of my cleanup, as you can see from the garbage piling up on some of the buildings, so I've moved that up in priority to make sure they get doing that. Ruins are still high in priority, so that's eating up a lot of my people, because I have them kind of scanning this whole area for more artifacts to make more staff, which is important. But this new feature, I think it's new, I'm going to try, is create a folder. I'm going to call this folder mineral processing, because what I want to do is high priority a couple of mineral processing, a couple of workers at all times to be working on my mineral processing. We got move minerals. We could probably put in mineral processing, although that's a lot of jobs, so I don't want to do that. So let's go open processing here. I don't know if this is how this is supposed to work. Drag jobs here. I think this will work. So input minerals. There, output mineral module. So we kind of want, a couple of staff working those. but not worrying about all the isotope stuff, because we're doing okay for isotopes, but I want some more speed on my mineral processing, which I'll then move above cleaning. That's only going to take 7 jobs at any time, so hopefully we'll leave a few people free to continue working on cleanup as well. So we're going to take this land. That's going to get us 9 more employees, and hopefully, yeah, that should really help get a lot more employees and get a lot more tasks done. And our ships, I believe, oh man, I just love watching them launch, are now fully staffed as well and ready to defend. I really think one of the keys to success in this game is staying on top of your waste, because that was causing a lot of issues, a lot of buildup, a lot of employees were needed to deal with that. And so you want to watch this number. I think it's because I had so many people living here. It was once it gets to 400, I actually don't have enough staff to keep on top of the waste being generated. This time, the rebel attack falls on a fairly well-prepared defensive area. There does seem to be a lot of ships. Oh my goodness, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, alright, this is gonna get spicy quick. Oh boy. Well, I certainly lost fewer employees, but I need to be careful this time. In an effort to soften up this base, I've found that they are actually fairly well armed here. So I'm going to try to get rid of some of their hard defenses, because I'm pretty sure they don't rebuild those, while also kind of exploring a little further here, just seeing what's going on in this part of the base. And I just want to distract these ships. I don't want to engage them because I'm pretty sure they respawn their ships. See, that's what I want to find. I want to find their hard defenses and go for those. But for now, let's distract this ship here while these guys get rid of this rebel turret. And maybe just kind of burn down their homes as well, because after all, we are I guess, the bad guys? The rebel ship is dealt with. That rebel ship, I mean, look how bad I sound, how evil I sound immediately. That rebel ship is dealt with. And so we move on to find some more hard defenses. Right here, we found another one. Battered and bruised, our first exploratory attack went pretty well. We took out a couple of their hard defenses. There's one left and a couple ships up there. And let's throw in a new transport hub right here. Get some more trucks on the roads. Love to see that traffic. Okay, so my ship was innocently destroying rebel bases over there. And it triggered an attack right away, so I guess I have to go deal with that now. But in the meantime, I've laid down another shipyard over here, another command center, so we can continue expanding out here. We still need to be collecting artifacts because, who knows, this might cost us, so we need to be ready for this attack. The Wretcheden may have to sit this fight out. Oh my goodness, they don't care about our turrets today. Okay, that's spicy. That's gonna be tough to deal with. What are you doing, Ulrich? Go deal with this ship. Oh my goodness, they're gonna cause lots of fires. Oh boy. The fight is continuing to rage, but we've gained the upper hand. The Wretcheden is staying in it. We had a fully repaired ship that we hadn't launched, so let's get the Shamrock into the fight, please. It fuses in and becomes an Archon with that ship, and then it can help finish off the Wisdom of Elpslis. I think it was a brilliant strategy of them to just fully avoid, like, try to fly right past the turrets, which was, you know, good, not enough to stop us, but definitely a very scary strategy. Alright, so in that last attack we lost 5 employees. I think it's well time to resume construction on our shipyard. We're going to get another shipyard going so we can get some more ships in the game and start to lower those hit points a little faster. That said, it will take up a lot of employees to get those ships going, so I want to start sourcing that from somewhere. Hopefully there'll be some artifacts to be found here. And we'll just kind of claim all this land as well. Then I'm going to keep this road going through here and around and just connect up with this road. Why? Again, because I want to. Gotta start thinking about this hospital. I wish I could tell if we were able to connect it or not and make like a mega hospital. Let's see what it looks like. You know what? I'm sure we're going to be able to connect it. There's no way that we're not going to be able to. So I'm going to go for a hospital here. All right, then we're going to go population, or no, sorry, wait, logistics. Let's bring this road across here. Then I'm going to go for there it is. We're going to do a nice double wide park in front of that. So that's going to be sort of our hospital area. Then over here, we're going to have population. Let's do a residential block, a conjoined residential block that we're going to, combine there. And maybe we bring this road down here. I don't know. Are we going to be able to connect this area? We could move or get rid of this shipyard and then bring a road through here. And I think also we're going to need Where was the other thing? Is it in production? Air purifier, yeah. So, energy cost minus 24. Livability of like 200. Okay, so let's put an air purifier like right here on the outskirts of town. Because I feel like pollution, not too bad, but zethane here, there's a lot of zethane coming out of this area. So if we can start purifying this area, that'll be good. And then if we need to employ fans, we can also get some fans going on. But I feel like that should give us a pretty nice livability bonus. And then why don't we have, let's get out of that view. Why don't we have some we got to save up some more isotopes. Or some minerals, I guess. So let's get this area built out, which I'm sure will attract the rebels, and see what the first part of our new expansion looks like. Sure enough, we can connect our hospitals, so let's connect those bad boys. Oh, I'm looking forward to looking at this building. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. A double-wide level 3 park right in front of our hospital. Residential 12 coming along here. I think they just need somewhere to work, so let's give them a little office. Maybe just a single one on the corner. I don't think we can afford another one right now anyway, but at least anybody who moves in here will have somewhere to work, so that's good. And it's looking like our level... Oh, we're building our next level of hospital, so this looks cool. Now, I don't understand. There's a little bit of a red outline here. I hope that's not its area of effect, because that's very small, but we'll find out. I'm going to staff it up, and then maybe we'll see if we see an area of effect, or if people actually walk all the way from down here, for instance, to go to the hospital here. Let's get one employee assigned to it. It takes 48 energy, so it's very expensive. We have 47 left. This is going to eat up a fair amount as well, so we're going to need to build another energy plant. And let's go down to our fuel here. Yeah, let's copy you. There we are. There's a copy button. And build another one right there. Connect these and get that maxed out as well, so that we can actually afford this massive expansion we're working on. Okay, so with one employee working at it now, we see a fairly small range. So I probably shouldn't have put a park in front. Draining batteries. Okay, so now it's actually taking a lot of that energy. So that's okay. I'll turn some things off once our battery starts to get low here. Yeah, so I feel like this is the area where people stay the safest. So I need to pack houses and living space in and around there rather than down here, because these guys are currently nowhere near that. Livability 79, yeah. So I want to put houses in there to benefit from this level 3 hospital, which is, I mean, it's putting them pretty close to the rebels and this turret that I built here, but maybe we need to expand our command center. I mean, really, at the end of the day, as long as it looks nice, you know, then I'm happy. I guess we could turn you off for now. Let's turn you off until we find a spot for a new energy plant. Since they're nice and cheap, I'm also going to build a fuel silo. I want to build on this island, but a minus 200 on livability. It doesn't need to be near any electricity, so that's kind of nice. You know, let's just build it out here on this island and hope that nobody attacks us from the south. Found another spot for an energy depot, double wide, of course. I'm going to add in a road down here so we have a nice like 4-way intersection, and then at the end of this, let's put a conversion center, because I think that'll look really nice once it's fully upgraded, and of course, allow for some more staff. Meanwhile, I feel like this should become like a working business park or something, mainly because we want the houses to be packed around the hospital. I mean, might even get rid of this one, I'm not sure yet, but let's get to building like a park, maybe in the center, because I think that would look really nice. Ooh, we had 4 citizens die just now. I mean, yeah, they tend to die. Store all the fuel, please. Just to change things up around here in my business park, I'm also going to put down a couple of factories. So we're going to upgrade that one to a level 3, and then maybe we'll make like a stout level 1 or 2 over here, just to create sort of like a shape, like a, you know, heading towards a downtown kind of core. Then I kind of want to make sure that the rest, if I have the resources, I think I do, are some nice offices here. Let's do a double connected office here and maybe 2 singles. And what we'll do, oh, I've run out of resources. What we'll do is we'll step these down. So that'll be a 3, this will be a 2, that'll be a 1. I think that's going to look really nice in this little business park here. Pop in a road down here. Build an extremely long road that winds around a hole for no reason other than to connect everything up. Expand our control range so we can find some more artifacts. Plop down a couple houses, and now we are cooking with gas. In time for almost being attacked by the rebels again, I would also like to launch and introduce you to the SCF RG. Long may she sail. Okay, obviously my favorite thing to build is roads. We all know that. An attack threatens our borders again. We knew it was coming this time. We have one more ship, but we also have a lot more stuff in this area to defend. The SCF RG and the Vampy make their first contact. Good luck, RG. Fight well. The Isfahan has to pull away from repairs, but so far that's the only ship that's needed to pull away. Still kind of getting attacked from a bit of a distance there. Okay, beautiful. The Vampy and the RG have done quite well. So let's move in and finish them off. Yeah, it's quite nice to have this many ships. Looking out over this vast and untamed field makes me yearn to continue expanding, and I think we could even manage it. We almost have... Oh, we're 5 away. Okay, let's get to 100 employees. But anyway, as I was saying, I definitely want to expand into this area, and I feel that we could even sustain it right now because we've managed to keep all of the employees, and or at least stem the tide of massive losses we were making on our ships. And we've even launched yet another ship, the SCF Fun Sam. Welcome to the fleet, Fun Sam, and I think with all else being equal, this massive build sort of feeling in a pretty good place. The frames per second starting to drop as my video card gets a little upset with me. I feel like we need to go and clear out the last rebel base. I think I like the height of this working park here the best. We've got a factory here. I should rename these as working places, and they have all sorts of little working habs inside them so people can go and monetize. Then there's, of course, the offices around, but I just like the height difference there that you can kind of see. It doesn't quite work. I mean, I guess if I had thought about that on all corners, that would look a lot nicer as it headed towards this like central core. I didn't know about the hospital and its very small range, so in the future I'll build them more in residential cores. I managed to build a little hospital in this area too. We could upgrade it and get it into maximum health, but yeah, I would say the deaths have slowed down a little bit. It looks like I can really hold... There we are, 100 staff. I love it. It looks like we could really hold a lot more people, but again, you got to be careful. You're going to start to build up a waste here. Although I have a few times seen idle employees, so that's really nice to see. Is there anybody to bring down? Not yet. We can bring down some more people. I think around 350 is good for me in terms of staying on top of the waste, but now that I have 100 employees, maybe... that's a little different. We've spotted the rebel shipyard, which traditionally is the thing that will lead to their defeat, so we're going to start to get some fire on that while we also take on this turret here and this last remaining ship. I thought this was going to be a bigger fight. Oh, here's the rebel HQ. That's what I got to go after. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a bigger fight, but it looks like we really did soften their defenses, and now this is all that's left. Kind of starting to spread out a little bit. I'm getting a little overconfident down in the south. We do have a turret standing by, and yet another one here. Just to flex, I'm going to turn it on. No, I can't. Never mind. I'll turn it off. Just to flex, I'm going to turn that off and leave it off. This area's a little scattered. I would love to kind of work on the south and kind of make that look a little nicer. Then you head up into our sort of shipyard area, which I quite like. Would love to have just a concentrated area of shipyards. But again, concentrating it all, if one of them catches fire, you can't burrow these, so they're hard to repair. And this area here is just looking compact and truly like a beautiful industry of Titan City. Oh dear. Okay. All right, we're gonna... Oh no, okay, we're gonna send some ships back to defend because I am not sure where this attack is gonna be coming from. Okay, a bunch of different directions. All right, so you need to stay Fun Sam. You focus on taking down the headquarters. Let's get you... I knew I should have been careful with the south. So let's get this turret up and running. And let's turn off this working park here to save on some energy. There we go. And let's bring all our ships back into defensive positions, except for probably the Fun Sam. Our troops begin to engage in the south. There we go. He's stopped to be attacked now. There's still a ship approaching from that side. There's some ships approaching from here. And the Rebel HQ has been destroyed. There are 0 Rebel camps left. Just the mop-up, and I assume the occasional attack from, I mean, I guess at this point, any direction. I hope you found that to be some truly solid content. I hope you enjoy Industries of Titan if you choose to purchase it, or if you already have, I say dive back in. There is so much new fun stuff. It's all getting constant updates, and it's all just so much fun to look at and so much fun to play. Well, we'll see you in the next video of whatever it is that we decide to play. Gosh, I love this place. I don't think I'd live here, though. I don't think I want to live here.